And I felt I should do a little video when it comes to baptism, when it comes to salvation, because there's a lot of misunderstanding out there. Do I believe that baptism is part of salvation? Yes, I do. Of course I do. This is what I read in the Bible. Do I believe that baptism saves us? Yes, this is what I believe. But, I'm not saying that if you are not baptized, you are lost forever.
Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? And in thy name have cast out devils, and in thy name done many wonderful works. And then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity.
We have just seen a short clip at the beginning of the introduction to this video. Now I'm taking my time, and I've taken my time in thinking about what I'm going to say on this video, simply because water baptism is a very important emblem. It's emblematic of something. And of course most of us know that it's an emblem of the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ. Now, in the video clips at the beginning, the introduction that we just showed at the beginning here, Torben Sondergaard made a very plain statement. Cannot be mistaken at all. It cannot be mistaken at all when you listen to his description of water baptism, when he says, do I believe that water baptism saves? He says yes. Do I believe that water baptism is part of salvation? He said yes.
Do I believe that baptism is part of salvation? Yes, I do. Of course I do. This is what I read in the Bible. Do I believe that baptism saves us? Yes, this is what I believe.
So that's a very basic statement. That's a very simple statement. And then we see a number of people are being prayed with, or rather ministry of exorcism. Now, we can clear this right at the beginning of this discussion. There is no scripture at all in the New Testament that gives any instructions to cast out demons immediately before, in, or after water baptism. We do not find any of these instructions in the letters of Paul, in Hebrews, in Paul's instructions to Timothy or Titus, nor in the book of Revelation, nor do we find it in the letters of John or Peter or James. So in the whole of the New Testament teaching, we find no instructions at all that the candidate should have demons cast out of him immediately before, in, or after water baptism. So because there's no scriptural evidence for this, then we can completely clear that and say that this is just completely unbiblical, and there are no instructions whatsoever that we are to do that kind of a thing.
Is Christ divided? Was Paul crucified for you? Or were ye baptized in the name of Paul? I thank God that I baptized none of you, but Crispus and Gaius, lest any should say that I had baptized in mine own name. And I baptized also the household of Stephanas. Besides, I know not whether I baptized any other. For Christ sent me not to baptize, but to preach the gospel, not with wisdom of words, lest the cross of Christ should be made of none effect.